Hello everybody and welcome to my latest video. Now you might think I'm dressed a little bit strangely. The reason for that is it's actually Dapper Day today. It's April the 19th, 2020. Most of the world is on lockdown, so Disneyland was supposed to be hosting the Dapper Day spring outing today. It's not going ahead, so Dapper Day at home has been born instead, so I have just got dressed up for Dapper Day today at home. But that gave me an idea to do a little bit of a video about Dapper Day, similar to the one I've done about the Not So Scary Halloween party, just with a little bit of FAQs just about what actually is Dapper Day, so that if it's running when you go to a Disney park, then you are able to take part. So what is Dapper Day? Dapper Day isn't actually a Disney event, so that's very important to remember. It's not in any way run or organised by Walt Disney Company, so it's not something that the parks put on. Dapper Day is actually an organisation that was set up in 2012. It did begin in LA and they do host events other than Disney parks. There is a big Dapper Day Expo, which is what's actually supposed to be happening this weekend. And the idea of Dapper Day is to celebrate fun and the refined style of yesterday and today. There is no fixed time period to do with Dapper Day, so it's not like, oh, let's get dressed up in 1940s gear, let's get dressed up in 1950s gear. The idea is to just put on your finest, most dapper outfit and celebrate in the parks. So, I've just thrown this together because I like how it looks. My hair's a bit mad because I've been outside doing a photo shoot in my garden for Dapper Day at home. I'll put those pictures in here. But yeah, you can dress however you want as long as it is refined and dapper. So when do Dapper Days happen? Well, there tends to be spring and fall outings, as they call them, and there tends to be events on different dates in Disneyland, Walt Disney World and Disneyland Paris. Now in Disneyland and Disneyland Paris there tends to be a one-day in-park event. There'll be an expo or shopping possibilities the day or before or the day after. In Walt Disney World it tends to be a 2 or a 3-day event just because there are so many parks. When I was there in November, the parks were Hollywood Studios on the Saturday, which was, I believe, because Galaxy's Edge had just opened, and it was Epcot on the Sunday. Now I'm not going to lie, I was a little bit disappointed it wasn't in Magic Kingdom, so we did actually hop over to Magic Kingdom, but they would advertise the parks, and on the website dapperday.com, which is where you can find out all the information about Dapper Day, it will tell you when the next outings are. The fall Walt Disney World excursions tend to be the second or first weekend in November, as they were when we went. Do you need a ticket to attend Dapper Day? Well, depends what you're asking really. Dapper Day isn't a ticketed event like the Halloween party or the Christmas party or any other events run by Disney. Because they are not Disney events, there is no ticket as such to purchase. It isn't a party or an event or anything seasonal like that. It is just something that's run by dapperday.com. They will advertise the dates and people will just attend the parks dressed in their dapper outfits. You will, of course, if you are attending the park, need a park ticket in order to get into that park. So in terms of the event, it's not a paid event, it's not a ticketed event, but it does take place inside the theme parks and you will need a Disney ticket for that. Some events are held at Downtown Disney and Disney Springs, which you will not need a ticket for, but to get into the parks then obviously you will need your park ticket. Do you need to dress up on Dapper Day? Well, the whole point of Dapper Day is that you are dapper and you're celebrating the refined and dapper styles. So yes, if you want to take part in Dapper Day then you need to be dressed up to actually participate. Having said that, if you are going to the park on Dapper Day, you don't need to dress up. You can just go and enjoy watching everybody else dressed up in all of their dapper outfits. So that brings us on to, how should I dress on Dapper Day? Well, that is entirely up to you. You just want to put on your most dapper outfit, whether that's a dress, a skirt, whether you're going to wear a bow tie with a suit or a blazer or some braces. It's entirely up to you. You just need to put on whatever you consider to be dapper. A lot of people do actually combine Dapper Day with Disney bounding, so that's also something that you might want to consider. I don't really do that. This is kind of a Figment inspired outfit. You probably can't see on the video, but I have actually got an orange underskirt just to give me a bit of a Figment look, and I've got my Figment Magic Band on to go with my Figment ears, but the Figment ears don't go with the Victory Rolls because it doesn't work. But this is kind of the closest that I've got to bounding for Dapper Day. Although my first Dapper Day I did dress as a Dapper Dan or a Dapper Danielle. So yeah, you can wear whatever you want. You obviously have to still fit within Disney Parks rules, so you can't wear anything revealing or offensive. And if you look anything like a cast member or a character, then Disney will probably make you take the outfit off before you go into the park. So just, yeah, put on your finest outfit and off you go. Now, some people might not have outfits like this, just hanging around at home, so you might need to buy an outfit for Dapper Day. So where can you do this? I bought this from Lindy Bop. It was actually in the sale. I bought this and my dress that I wore in November. My dress that I wore in 2017 for Dapper Day, I actually made. I'd already made it before I found out about Dapper Day and was planning to wear it as a Disney bound, and then discovered it was Dapper Day, so I thought that would be the perfect day to wear it. So you've got plenty of options. You can go online and you can go to a vintage dress shop. You can go on Amazon. I found loads of stuff on Amazon. Just beware of the sizing. I did buy one dress on Amazon that looked like it had a full, probably can't see, disco skirt, but actually just covered my dignity, shall we say. So just be aware with buying on Amazon that you might not be getting what you're getting in the picture, but you don't have to spend lots of money on a specialist dress. The event itself, when you actually get to Disney, they will have a shop set up somewhere. Quite often this is at Disney Springs in the pop-up area where the dress shop is, and they will, obviously you can go to the dress shop and you can buy a dress from the dress shop because those tend to be very fitting for Dapper Day. Just beware though, lots of other people will be wearing the same outfits. Or you can go to a fancy dress place and get something from there. You don't have to get a really expensive outfit. There are no rules around how you do and don't dress, so just cobble something together based on what you've got, or buy some extra pieces. You know, a little fascinator in your hair, a bow tie, a set of braces, anything like that just finishes off your outfit, and that's what gives it that dapper look. So don't worry about going out and spending loads of money on a really expensive outfit. This dress cost me £8. Just put on something that makes you feel good about yourself and flaunt it down Main Street. Just knock their socks off. And that's really what the event is about. Getting involved and just feeling good and having fun at Disney. So what is there to do on Dapper Day? Well, there's no actual specific events because it's not a Disney Parks event. You just attend the park dressed in your finest. Now, one of the things that I like to do on Dapper Day is to get lots and lots of pictures, because obviously you are dressed in this amazing outfit. You want to show it off a bit, and you also want to capture some pictures with the park icons and get some of those things like the castle shots, anything that looks kind of retro. It's always a nice way to get your pictures taken. The original inspiration from Dapper Day sort of came from the 1950s feel of Disneyland and the pictures and the date nights kind of theme around Disneyland, so it kind of fits with that. But as I said, there's no rules around what you wear or how you dress. But yeah, it's always a good idea to get loads and loads of pictures. When I went in November, got loads and loads of pictures taken. We actually had PhotoPass photographers coming up asking if they could take our picture, which is really nice. So yeah, just knock yourself out, get loads of pictures. In fact, we started off in Epcot, and I think the only thing we rode was Spaceship Earth. Mainly because I've got fake Victory Rolls in. I can't actually do, because my hair is so long and thin and I can't do proper Victory Rolls, so I do the cheats ones, but they kind of droop. Today I got out of bed and did this. I didn't wash my hair like I did on actual Dapper Day, so this is just yesterday's bun that's a bit frizzy, and there's no hairspray or anything holding it in, and I've been rolling around in the grass outside, which is why it's a bit droopy. But yeah, we just rode Spaceship Earth because whilst I would have loved to have had a picture on Test Track in all of this, my hair would have just gone straight away, and I found myself kind of walking around like this the whole day, trying not to mess up my hair. So you can do whatever you want, there are no rules, but obviously if you have a hairdo, you might want to think about sticking to the slightly more sedate rides, although of course it is fun to get on rides with a photograph, so you can have yourself an on-ride photograph with your Dapper outfit on. There are no main organised group photographs. Disney don't endorse groups, meetups or anything inside the parks. Dapper Day is no different. So dapperday.com themselves do not organise anything like that. There are individual groups who get together and will organise a photo shoot, but this isn't run by Disney or by dapperday.com. So you might come across a big group of people having their picture taken. They might want you to join in, they might not. But yeah, there are no official sort of events or activities within the park. You just attend the park, have an amazing time, but I would strongly recommend you get as many pictures as you can because it's really good fun and it's really good to look back on. Some of my favourite Dapper Day pictures have been with the castle, obviously, with the Dapper Dans, and Main Street Station was a revelation because the train isn't running at the moment. We had a really good photo shoot on the station with the PhotoPass photographer last year. Whether that continues when the train is still running, I don't know, but you will still get some really good shots in Main Street Station because it kind of fits with that vintage look, if indeed that is what you've gone for. If you're bounding as a character, I would suggest you go and meet that character because it's always really fun to meet characters when you're dressed wearing something either related to them or like them. But yeah, you just go and have a good time. One of the really wonderful things about Dapper Day is that everybody looks amazing, everybody feels amazing, there's a really, really good atmosphere, there's a real buzz for the day, even in November when it was freezing cold, and I'm not just saying that as somebody who feels the cold. It was about 10 degrees, grey skies, threatening to rain, and I had on this little strapless, sleeveless dress, so most of the day I had my coat and my fleece on top and just had to keep taking it off for the photographs. But everybody just looks amazing. Walking in shoes with heels, I think, always gives you a bit of, as a girl, always gives you a bit of a like, yeah. And walking around the theme parks, that was really fun in heels, actually, I have to say. Obviously, caveat, wear shoes you can actually walk in. But one of the really nice things about Dapper Days, as you walk past somebody else, they're all dressed in their Dapper outfit, you're dressed in your outfit. Don't be surprised if they say, Happy Dapper Day. To you. And don't be scared to say it to other people either, because it just makes everybody's day just really, really fun and extra dapper. It's really nice. So yeah, just say Happy Dapper Day. Ask people if they want their picture taken. It's just a really, really fun day just to get dressed up, feel really good and have fun in the Disney parks. What else do you need to think about in terms of Dapper Day? Well, I would say, as I just mentioned there, think about your outfit. Are you going to Florida in the middle of the summer and is it going to be really, really hot? Is your outfit going to make you sweat, make you pass out, make you feel ill? Plan an outfit that will do in hot weather. If you're going to, say, Disneyland Paris in the autumn, plan your outfit so you're going to be warm in the cold weather. Dapper Day tends to involve shoes with heels, and maybe shoes that are slightly less comfortable than maybe sports shoes or whatever it is you've been wearing in the parks. So take lots of plasters. Comfy blister plasters I found are really good. Other plasters are available. And don't be afraid to stop into the first aid because they will have a massive supply of plasters and you will not be the only one in the first aid putting plasters on your feet because everybody's feet on Dapper Day gets ripped to shreds. I would highly recommend that you take a change of clothes and a change of shoes because actually wearing this all day in the parks is quite cumbersome. There are rides obviously that are a bit odd to get on. You don't really want to be getting on the carousel with a big poofy skirt. Maybe you could sit side saddle, but you know. And if it is a really, really hot day or a really, really cold day, you are probably going to want to change at some point. I was really surprised in November. I actually made it until about 4 o'clock in the afternoon when it was freezing cold, and that was only because we were leaving the park to go to Hoop-de-Doo, and I didn't want to go to Hoop-de-Doo all Dapper Day'd up. So just before we left Magic Kingdom, I put on my jeans and my sweatshirt. And actually, if I'd been planning to stay in the park, I probably would have kept my outfit on, if I'm honest, even though it was cold, just because I was comfortable. I found some really great shoes that I was comfortable in. And didn't hurt my feet at all. I thought they would. I thought within a couple of hours I would be wearing different shoes, but I survived. So yeah, I would always think about plan your outfit based on the weather for the park you're going to, and make sure your shoes you can walk in for a reasonable length of time, and take a spare change of clothes because too hot, too cold, too uncomfortable, you might want to get changed halfway through the day. Other than that, and taking loads of pictures, just go and have fun. Go to dapperdays.com and have a look at their website. They have all of the gallery pictures from all of their previous outings, so you can check out what people are wearing. I have no connection to dapperday.com at all. This is just where I've been and had a look, and this is where I check to see when the dates are. So yeah, just go and check them out. If you have any questions, then let me know below in the comments.